5 habits that keep a relationship strong. Well, it's time out on destroying relationships, man. You got to mature and grow up. Because you keep burning bridges, man, you ain't going to have nowhere to walk. Word of the day is stagnant. Stagnant is showing no activity, dull and sluggish, not advancing or developing. Stagnant water. It's water that doesn't flow, like some water that's in an old pool in your backyard. After a while, it's going to stink. Yep. After a while, it's going to attract insects like mosquitoes. We talking about a stagnant life. Showing no activity, dull and sluggish, not advancing or developing. There's some people who have been in that situation for years. There's people who have been in that situation all their life. So, saying of the day is relationships end too soon because people stop putting in the same effort to keep you as they did to win you. This talk is for educational purposes only and it's not a substitute for professional guidance, advice, treatment, or diagnosis. If you or someone you know is experiencing a mental health crisis, substance use or abuse, or suicidal thoughts, dial 988. 988 is available 24/7 nationwide and staffed by trained crisis counselors who are just a text or a call away. 5 habits that keep a relationship strong. Have you ever worried about a bond with a partner? You starting to question the relationship. Honesty, this is an honesty for you today. Yeah. Have you ever worried about a bond with a partner? Have you ever felt like your relationship wasn't as strong as it was before? Or are you still single and want to learn how to build a strong relationship with your future partner? So this is not just good for people who are in relationships right now. This is good for those of us who want to be in a relationship. So if you want to be in a relationship, this is good for you too. When you've been so accustomed to being around your partner after dating or being married for months to years on end, you may feel that a once solid connection has gone cold or stagnant. No advancement or development. But worry not, because there are a number of ways to keep your relationship strong. And while many people may tell you that communication is key, and it is, here are some other, perhaps more specific ways to help strengthen your relationship between you and your partner. Spend some time together without being distracted by technology. We're talking about how to make a relationship stronger. If every time you two are together, you're on the computer, you're on your laptop, or your phone, you're not enjoying each other's company, and that technology can be a wedge between y'all getting to know each other. I know it sounds silly, man, but it's the truth. It's the truth. It's rude, man, to be sitting there trying to watch a movie with somebody and your phone keep going off. Or to hold a conversation with somebody, but you keep getting on your phone texting people. You know, you're trying to spend time with somebody, but you can't put down your phone. Yeah, it can happen to the best of us. Whether it's scrolling through our Instagram feeds or constantly checking Twitter, Facebook, or our text messages, it is no secret that we are beyond hooked on our smartphones. However, while the issue may seem harmless, it can add to relationship strain, particularly to married couples. This is particularly difficult for married couples. While men and women are equally attached to their devices, women in partnerships react more sensitively to it, according to a Harvard study. A good way to strengthen your relationship is to make a conscious effort with the conversations in real time rather than the ones on your phone. Make more of a conscious effort to have real conversations in real time instead of these conversations that we have on our phones.
I'm sorry, they're addictive.
Yeah, they are.
They can be.
Yeah. But good luck having that phone hug you at night.
Wish you well.
Good luck getting a kiss from it.
Yeah.
Good luck with your intimacy with your phone, since it's so important. Number 2, mix it up and ask your partner something new. Having the same old conversation. So how Jill doing? You always ask about Jill. And she always tell you the same thing. Come up with something different. Something you never asked before. When was the last time you asked your partner a deep thought-provoking question? When was the last time you asked your partner a deep thought-provoking question? When you get so used to being around someone, it's common to think that you know everything there is to know about them. But the truth is, human beings are always evolving, and there's usually more beneath the surface that could be revealed. Open and honest conversations can further serve a couple by creating feelings of trust. Open conversations also create understanding and compassion. These conversations can allow you and your partner to have a clear idea as to why the other thinks and behaves the way they do. A lot of times when you talk to people and you start having deep conversations, you start figuring out why they act the way they do. But if your relationship is only based on surface bull crap, like how good they look, how good they dress, how much money they got, how good you look with them on your arm, if that's all you got, you don't have a lot. And you ain't gonna know a lot. You might know how many purses she have, but you might not know how she feel about people. You got to get beneath the surface. How somebody look, that's surface. Your favorite football team, she learned what's your favorite football team, that's surface. How does he feel about marriage? That's what she should be asking. Because you can be in a relationship with somebody who never wanted to get married, and you still with them, and you've been with them for 7 years, and you want to be married. You already set yourself up for failure because you're with somebody and you're not compatible. And you're looking for one thing and they're looking for another thing, and now y'all at odds because you can't get what you want from them and you spending time with them. Also gives each partner the opportunity to be empathetic and good listeners. So mix it up as your partner something new. It also gives each partner the opportunity to be empathetic and good listeners to each other. 5 habits that keep a relationship strong. Number 3, look into each other's eyes more.
Eyes on eye.
Yeah, that's intimacy. Because a lot of times we think intimacy is sex, which it is, but that's not all. There's holding hands. You know, there's hugging, there's kissing on the forehead. They're sitting there while y'all watching a movie and you just rubbing her hand. That's intimacy. But a lot of us don't mature from just sex. Because we kids, we assume like we can't wait to get married because we think we're going to have sex all the time, every day. We can't wait to grow up and have a girlfriend because then we can have sex all the time, every day. And we think we go into our adulthood thinking that that's what a relationship is all about. Sex all the time, every day. And yeah, of course, your sex feels good. But if you're giving your girlfriend or your wife a hard time all day long, complaining all day in your text messages, capitals. The dishes need to be done. You didn't do the dishes and the house smell bad. Every time I turn around, I'm paying all the bills, I'm doing this, and you ain't doing nothing. Just keep on complaining, but then you walk in the house like, oh man, I can't wait to get intimate. You just killed it because you wasn't being intimate throughout the day. You ain't warming her up before you get to the house. You cooling her off with your mouth and your expectations and your low expectations for yourself. Your expectation for yourself is down here. You can crawl to meet your expectation, but you got hers up here. Send her a nice text during the day. I'm thinking about you. I love you. I miss you. Send her another text later on. You know you look so beautiful this morning. Send her another text later on. I can't wait to see you. I can't wait to get a hug. By the time you walk in the house, she's ready. Because you've been intimate throughout the day. Look into each other's eyes more. It's been shown that sustained eye contact, meaning a few minutes or more, can foster feelings of intimacy, connectedness, and vulnerability. Even more powerfully, looking into each other's eyes more can create the feeling of really being seen and acknowledged without distraction. While it may seem unlikely that the common couple with busy schedules will just take time out to stare at each other every day, the act alone of increasing eye contact in unsuspecting moments can have a positive and transformative effect. Because there are a lot of couples, they don't even look at each other no more. You sit there, eat your breakfast, and she's sitting at the table and you don't even acknowledge her, you don't even look at her. And when you get done eating, you get up and you go. And when you come home, that's it. You still ain't communicating. Y'all ain't looking at each other. That ain't a relationship. That's an arrangement. Because there ain't no love. And who want to be in something where there is no love? Am I right? Who want to be in that? Friends with benefits. That ain't going to last. Because soon as somebody with some sense come along, she going to hop on it. Because that's low self-esteem to put up with somebody who ain't treating you right. 5 habits that keep a relationship strong. Number 4, small acts of physical affection. Other than sending your penis pictures through the mail. Text messages, your penis picture. And 9 times out of 10, it probably ain't even really yours. It's something you found online. That ain't what I'm talking about. Some of y'all be sending them pictures like it's just like, what's that all about?
I couldn't imagine. I couldn't imagine that.
You know what I'm saying?
I know people do it, but I just couldn't imagine. What the hell make you...
5 habits that keep a relationship strong. Small acts of physical affection. Finding small moments to touch your partner, a brush of each other's hand while you cuddle or watch TV, a hug from behind, or a kiss on the forehead are all ways to strengthen your bond with them. There's a direct link between the amount of physical affection in a relationship to the overall relationship satisfaction. The more physical affection there was, the more satisfied couples were. Number 5, cooking and eating together. Anybody ever did that with a woman? Cooking and eating together? That's how you create a bond. That's a good way to create a bond, man. Cooking together can be an overlooked way to strengthen the bond with your partner because sometimes it can be logistically difficult to do. For example, you and your partner may come home from work at different times. So if you come home and work from a different time and then she come home from work at a different time, it will be difficult for y'all to cook and prepare a meal together. But that's the thing about it, because then you have to get together and say, okay, I'm off Sunday. Oh, you off Sunday? Oh, we can make breakfast together or we can make lunch together. So you're going out of your way. That's saying that it's important to you, but still being purposeful and making a conscious effort to make a meal together can be the perfect opportunity for you both to share stories about your day, tell jokes, and simply work towards something together. And then you get to eat it and share it together. That's a way to bond. She like chocolate covered strawberries? Well, you go and buy some chocolate, you go and buy some strawberries, and you and her sit there and y'all make some. And see who can make the best ones. The little sprinkly things that go on the strawberries. Get different things that you can dip the chocolate in once it dries. On the strawberry, it's different things you can actually dip it in, like white chocolate. Oh, I say y'all ain't never done that. Okay. Bro, there's a whole lot of stuff for chocolate covered strawberries and you and your lady can do. A lot of things, and it creates a bond. Because when she's eating those later on at work, when she go to work and pull out her chocolate covered strawberries that her and her man made, all other women at the job gonna be jealous.
Where you get that from?
You need to learn how to make other women jealous of your woman instead of making your woman embarrassed to show her face when she go to work because of who she with. Ooh, some of y'all gonna catch that this afternoon or this weekend. However long it take you to catch that. But yeah. If you're going to be in a relationship with somebody, I want to be in a loving relationship. I want to care about my lady. I want to be able to call my lady and say, baby, I love you. Okay, thank you, baby. I'm at work right now. No problem. I just want to let you know I love you back. That's it. If you can't be in something like that, you can keep it. Gone are the days when I sit and marinate in some toxic mess. And some of the women that you have been associated with need to learn they need to be turning you off. Yeah, that's an evolution, bro. What used to attract you don't attract you no more. You better get like that. Because if it was a big butt and a smile, ooh, a big butt and a pretty face, oh, my nose wide open. Wide open, man. You better learn how to resist that. You start looking for other things other than the big butt and the smile, because you can find a really good woman with a big butt and a smile. There's a lot of them with big butts and smiles. I'm talking about some beautiful, kind, beautiful women. They just looking for a man who's the same. That's all. They just looking for somebody compatible because they done the work. They done worked on themselves, and they don't want to settle down with a knucklehead. 5 habits that keep a relationship strong. We said number 1, spend some time together without being distracted by technology. Number 2, we said mix it up and ask your partner something new. We said number 3, look into each other's eyes more. Number 4, small acts of physical affection. And then number 5, cooking and eating together. Any questions, concerns, or comments, y'all?